Since last few years, we are quite habituated to get the news of the unusual natural disasters like cyclonic weather frequently, drought, floods, and many other things. And since last few decades, we came across to the term climate change, global warming, isn't it? So these things have become popular since last 2 decades. And today you are going to learn about the climate change and its adverse effect. So what is climate change? Climate change is the permanent change in the climate on that particular area. And this is quite unusual. And who does it meant for? The climate change is meant for everybody because not only the human beings, every flora and fauna, all the plants, all the living elements, all the animals, they are all affected because of the climate change, and it is rather the biosphere is affected by the adverse effect of the climate change. So why give importance to the climate change? Climate change has a very large impact on our lives, and that is the reasons we must give importance to the climate change, because climate change is producing the global warming, and our environment is getting hot day by day. Number two, the ice caps all over the world in the polar regions and also in the Himalayan regions is melting very fast, and as a direct impact of the ice cap melting, the sea water level is increasing, and because of that also many low-lying land, there are threat of getting inundated completely. And there are frequent storm. You can observe that frequent storm in the various names, a hurricane and typhoon, various others, and it is affecting the peoples in various ways, including the displacement of crores of the peoples from all over the world, and thus it is alleviating the poverty. So what is our mistake over the climate change? Generally, we all used to correlate this climate change with the global warming. But it is not only the global warming. Apart from global warming, it has the larger impact in the environment. And I think apart from the global warming and the typhoons, disaster, drought, it has a large impact on the health of the people. And because of the climate change conditions, nearly 13 million people all over the globe, they are getting affected and getting died because of the adverse weather change. And what is your make out about the climate change? How to tackle with the climate change? We can tackle the climate change, though we cannot reverse overnight. But if we become very much sincere and we work in tandem with the government or in tandem with the United Nations resolutions, and if we can reduce the fossil fuel burning, in that case definitely we can come to this alleviation to some extent at least. For your information, nearly 75% of the greenhouse gas is emitted because of the burning of the fossil fuels in different forms: coal, petroleums, and the gas burning. And 90% of the carbon dioxide emission is because of this emission. And where does this emission utilized? Major portion is utilized in the generation of the power electricity, and that is the key for driving any nations. And next to power electricity, direct use in the industries, just like for example iron and steel industry, where the large impact of the burning coke or coal is utilized in the process. And apart from that, the third largest utilization of the burning of the fuels is that transportations in whatever mode, in the road, in the rail, or in the air, everywhere it is because of the burning of the fossil fuel. So what is our suggestion? What should be our suggestion to tackle this? We can say sincerely that we can think about utilizing more and more green energy, and that green energy might be any forms. Either it is maybe the hydel power or in the wind power or the solar power. And one day we find that we can reduce these things to some extent. Some research are going on for the developing the green hydrogen as well. We can try for it also in the long run, so that this effect of the climate change can be reduced and we can sustain for the longer days in this planet, and we can make this planet in this way a paradise for living. My dear friends, stay always happy and jovial. Bye.